He just can't go anywhere near this creep wave too. And like you said, you know, they've got this ward over here on the side. So Topson absolutely knows. He really would give anything for it, but just not able to. I feel like this whole mid lane, he's been sitting so low.
Sticking down. Seb miscalculated a little bit. He tried to live on the tower with Fair Fire and the headdress, but the curse paired up with the silence, you know, extending the curse. I mean, they're trying to prepare a little bit using their gyrocopter going in, and also they're doing some stacking in jungle with Kadaro, so you're absolutely right. They're trying to, you know, give themselves a window to come back and recover on these cores, because the lanes are really sad.
Bottom lane, Lace. Ooh, they need maybe one more hit, and there it is. No one's gonna claim a life, and they're gonna go after Sweden Strong, going out the Sprout. Just need a little bit more damage. KitTrack trying to kite, and that's a double kill now for this position 1 Nature's Prophet. This feels so bad. Like, I'm watching over in the mid lane. Like, KitTrack, he's sitting in level 5, and he is a support. But, like, Lorenof is just... he can't do anything about it. Top lane, though, they are making some moves on Kadaro as they just cut through the trees with the axes. They've got the Centaur army, and it's going to be Rezo who finishes them off, as now this tower ripe for the taking. Oh yeah, they're absolutely being as efficient as possible. We do see a smoke play coming out from the side of PuckChamp because they need this jungle. They can't afford to be giving up all this real estate at under 10 minutes into the game. That just feels awful. Top lane, though, they see low skill. They'll go use the cookie over on the Centaur. Five the Dawnbreaker ulti in, but on the back lines, they're trying to take care of Topson. Looks like they're gonna be able to do it, as now Seb out of mana. He does have himself a wand, but I don't think he's gonna be able to survive this, so he will end up dying with a full rotation coming out from the side of PuckChamp. They do have the Dawnbreaker ultimate available too, so if they get a good opportunity, if they need to call in for backup, they have the Solar Guardian. So Lorenof moving forward, jumping immediately with the global silence. They want to make sure that he cannot get away. So this is looking like a very successful gank over here for the side of PuckChamp.
I think the tough part for PuckChamp is that they don't have what they expect from mid lane. They don't have that Orb of Corrosion plus Maelstrom on Ember that you would want by now. Oh, bottom, they're gonna try and kill off.
They're pincering hard on the Dawnbreaker. They get the lift off. She's not going to be able to use that hammer to get away, so...
top lane.
He's trying to be so careful. They even did a scan off to the side because they're like, they're not showing, but I feel like they're up here.
Another scan came out.
Uh-oh, bottom lane. There's no trees to hide around, especially when they get the lift right back, and that is a kill for Topson. So this is a good opportunity.
Anytime you smoke up, you want to go towards where you have vision. They see Seb, but that's not the target.
They got bigger fish to fry, so see if they can make anything happen, or if the Spidey sense will tingle over here on no one, because they're really closing in fast. Now, it looks like he doesn't seem to realize it. Yeah, that is looking like a dead no one. So a great pick off here coming out for the side of PuckChamp. He's honestly so lucky that they didn't like get his courier too, because there'd be nothing worse than losing that BKB timing. They see low skill KitTrack, poke away just a little bit, gets the psionic traps. Look at how far Topson is back here, just throwing out the hits onto Sweden Strike. Look at the global signs. They've already used the roar, but Rezo, he will end up dying because the rest of the team is very, very split up. Seb over here too, not looking too great. They've already lost low skill, so Seb gonna try to hop down to the bottom. He sees Topson. Can they turn around? Can they get the kill over onto Lace? They can, but they will end up losing Topson, and they'll lose Sweden Strong too.
The ones that are in the driver's seat here, just chasing them across the map. Now you really have to enunciate like old G.
Old G, yeah, you can't.
OG, not OG, chat.
Now Kadaro looks like he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, as he has been just a little bit too close to where everybody had smoked, so didn't have to travel far for that kill. What do they need to do though here over on the side of PuckChamp to get an opening? Because like Sweden Strong here, he's just taking a step out of the base, and because they're just always in that area, plus you've got no one who is of course going to be able to have that global presence. Is it
what PuckChamp need, I think, is to bring down the supports quickly and just win the fight by sheer number advantage. They need to use the Dawnbreaker ulti and the silence to get these supports down.
All right, well, they're going to open up. They found Topson. They found Seb. BKB from low skill trying to finish off Topson, trying to get there just enough closely. So you can see Lorenof jumps onto the backlines. They've already lost Seb. They finally get Topson. They'll be able to take down KitTrack. The roar gets used from Rezo as he snaps up the regen. And it looks like the Nature's Prophet is going to be able to teleport as well. They really want this kill, though. Can they get there fast enough? Yes, they can. 4 dead on the side of Old G.
To deward and prep for the next Roche. Aegis is going to decide this game. But PuckChamp, they know that. So instead they go hyper aggressive.
Look at this smoke. I love this play. play. I love how they just make their way over, immediately save resolution. He's gonna go for the roar, but it doesn't matter. He just pops when low skill goes and hits him. They take down the creep too, and they'll be able to take back their jungle. That was very cool coming out from PuckChamp.
And now with Roche being up, both teams having traps on it, they both see what's going on.
I mean, you can already see that no one says, all right, if you're going to go for Roche, then I'm going to take your Rex. You've got no one here to deal with me.
Ooh.
And it's not the fastest Roche right now, despite, you know, you do have the TA with the death, so she's got the Melt Strike. And look at this, the Snapfire Kiss is raining down. They're going to use the Global Silence to try to ensure that they can get this Roche. And they do manage it, but now they're all stuck inside the pit as Lace just takes all these clicks from Topson.
Oh, the TP in as well with
They are trying to get over there, but looks like Lorenof's going to be able to escape. The damage is already done, though. They lost both sets of racks here in the top lane. See them waiting very patiently behind Sweden Strong in case they try to jump him, because they know that things are split right now. Top lane, Lace though gets lifted by Kitrak, getting clicked back. Leapnir being used as well because no one's there. Assassinate trying to come in. They need to get a couple more hits and they'll still be able to get the kill on the Dawnbreaker. BKB's already been used by no one though. Rezo taking so much damage from low skill with these hits from the side blades too. Will force OG a little bit back. Topson still dragging behind just a bit, but realizes that he's in a good position. They can't really close the gap on him right now. 8 seconds.
Not want to lose it.
Big sweaty. Drop another trap in. They've already got the Hawk over on the side that's about to time out. Do put some plays over onto Kidaro here. They get the lift. They've got the vision. There's just no silencer. And this Roche is up and running. But you can see Lorenof. He dives into the back lane. He wants to get rid of Kitrak as fast as possible. And it looks like he's going to be able to do that. Global Silence is going to get used. A nice Dawnbreaker ulti. Followed up with the Starfish. Oh my goodness. Topson getting yo-yoed around. They have to finish him off. And he's still alive during all this while Lorenof is just getting ticked down. They'll end up losing Lace. Somehow Topson alive during all of that as they just start running over at the side of PuckChamp.
Yeah,
that yo-yoing moment. Oh my god, they're still going too. They want low skill. Low skill gonna have to use his BKB and teleport away because it's just too dangerous to try to continue to run.
Wow, I can't believe he still had BKB after that. Topson is kind of burning in the pit, by the way, but he has Satanic coming off, and that Satanic was massive in that fight.
My god.
You can see how tanky he is. He has almost 40 armor on this hero. You think that Sniper is this squishy little guy, you can just go on him, right? Easy. No, they used everything they had to bring him down there, but just not enough. He managed to sustain his way through it by some good save from his team coming in.
It was definitely interesting because it looked fairly decent going in, but because they couldn't finish off Topson, it felt like just a lot of just concern. He's a Leap near over onto low skill. He doesn't have that BKB available. He's already used a Kidaro, just trying to run away from Topson. He's just plinking away out against Force Forward, going in for a little bit more here. As low skill sitting behind him, he doesn't even notice. He's got his eyes just so focused on Lace. They've already taken that low skill. Couple more clicks. This is feeling like old G. Very, very confident. See a slight coming out here from Lorenof. They're going to go for that Solar Guard. They'll finally be able to take down Kitrak, but their eyes are over on Topson. They're trying to close the gap. A roar from Rezo onto the backlines, onto Lace. It's looking like they're gonna lose the Dawnbreaker. Sweden Strong dropped in the tree. Seb hops forward, gets the kill, and this is looking like the end.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be all she wrote. They do have 2 more buybacks, but with TA dead without buyback here, that is looking rough. And the real story here is that both Topson and No One have been so hard to bring down every single fight. They're gonna go in, they're buying back.
They're trying, they might as well, right? There's the refresher though on Rezo. Jump onto the backlines, over onto No One, then Topson, and they just can't decide who they want to focus. Now poor Lace is just not gonna be able to do much of anything here. Oh gee, they put up a good fight though on the side of PuckChamp.
I think it could work pretty well. However, Gyro and Io, it's not really about laning stage that combo gets strong. It's later down the road when they start making rotations. Oh, the glimpse bottom.
There it is. There is your first blood as they end up losing resolution. So already Glimpse coming into play here. I feel like we haven't seen too much Marcy recently. Why is that? Why did they decide that, you know, this was going to be their solution for this game?
I mean, people experimented so much as we see. Oh, Topson coming in top.
Yeah, it's a nice avalanche. They've got the damage, and that's going to be a dead Lace.
Oh, nice quick kill.
Bottom lane though, the stomp's over onto Guitar. Does manage to get the glimpse away from Resolution and the kinetic field, plus those little treants doing a bit of body blocking will make sure that Disruptor will stay alive.
Yeah, Sing Sing and I, we've talked about this back in the past as well. You know, the better player gets the rune. That's how it is. You're good, you're good.
So yeah,
otherwise you gotta give up the mid lane.
That's the little joke there, but Topson, he did smoke to come over to the top lane, and he's going to be able to just get a quick pick off on Swedenstrong.
So, not allowing you to push under there. There's a ward, Seb, setting up.
Setting up, Topson following up, does have that Tumbler's Toy too to close the gap. Rezo looking like he's going to just charge on through and says, thank you very much.
Dar in trouble.
Toss. Bottom lane, Dar is getting chased after. Rezo, okay, nice fissure. Needs a little bit more damage here, and it looks like, oh, he even tries to go for a cheeky play there with the tree, but not gonna be able to do it. And we are seeing a smoke play going towards the bottom area. The exorcism is up. So they could potentially try to take a fight, try to get a gank, or, you know, even, yeah, look, the Seb in the right position here to get some clicks off. They're going to give a couple hits, and they'll be able to take down the Airshaker. But they do end up losing Lace in that top lane, so they need to do some sort of a trade, I think, on the side of PuckChamp. The XO is going to get popped, though, so level 7. So, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I'd be surprised if they didn't get aggressive with the Blink Dagger, with the ultimate online here for Seb. And they know for a fact that they've got Swedenstrong down here this entire time. This could be a quick pick. Yep, there it is.
They're gonna get him.
I love how Resolution just runs in with Primal Beast at the last second each time.
By the Marcy, also identical farm, 700, 800 gold away, or 600.
Ooh, there it is. There's that aggressive relocate. Open up with a fissure. He's already using the jump away here. So there's a lot of heroes in this top lane to kill this Marcy, and it's a piece of cake. In fact, Seb's gonna be the one who gets the kill.
Already called out. Old G are drawing the lines. They're saying, yeah, they're coming this way. Yeah, they're absolutely
going to be the relocate over on Swedenstrong, but that does leave Topson by himself. And they're waiting patiently over here thinking, okay, they're going to come back in. They do view Topson. They'll go drop the Static Storm, drop the Unleash, and also the Exo to make sure that they get something out of this. They'll get a glimpse back. So it's just Kitrak on his own now. There's no other glimpse. There's just a silence, and they don't have anything to cancel the TP. So not really as effective as they would have liked, but at least they're able to go and put no one away.
You know, for good reason. There's a smoke coming out for Old G, but not nearly around bottom. So just gonna leave the Treants to do the pushing here. Even with the DD rune, they don't feel safe to just go for this push. They don't see anyone. There's a big rep. Oh my god.
That is a bad luck. Huge bad luck.
That could have been the foresight, actually, that these old veterans have, that they fake that they're smoking over to the push. Instead of going there, they smoke over to the Ancients and get the kill there.
That's a dead Kadaro, and might be a dead Swedenstrong, too. Yeah, even going for the Echo Slam. Swedenstrong trying his best he can, but in comes no one. There's no way that he makes it out alive. So it's just a feed train, almost. Although they were already in position. They just have to get jumped upon, and not walking in one by one. But Topson here. Place, getting off a couple of these hits. They do have Lorenof nearby, so he is perhaps been just a little bit too far across that river himself.
Clean DOTA is also the name of the game for no one. He hasn't died a single time yet on his gyro.
Ooh, they know that Topson's there. Up the blinding light, follow with the BKB from Lice, toss back. Some of the pulverize, couple more hits. They'll be able to just take out the Tiny immediately. Now they're looking to see who else they can get. They get a glimpse back over onto no one. And he's gonna have to go use that Satanic, try to get himself away. As they do land over onto the backlines. Resolution runs through, should be able to finish off Kadaro. Low skill teleporting away. They hit the exorcism over on Lorenof.
He's stuck on the weird spot here on Resolution. Yeah, that's massive. That's absolutely massive. The fact that he gets out there, I mean, they needed to try and punish. It was a nice TP by low skill.
Kadaro.
Relocate.
That is a dead Disruptor.
Yeah, and he's about to just act as the vanguard here on Gyro, just going straight in, leading the way. As I say, that Resolution wants to...
Just throws the rocket, Kadaro, yeah. Try to go and split apart the... Oh, God, all right.
Can't even get close to the flat cannon and the fissure. We see the range on that fissure as well coming in with extra psychic headbands. So obnoxious. Marcy looking for a chance to go around, maybe.
They're gonna have low skill up in just a moment, so I'm just not sure how they forced them out here. Like, this is one of the issues. And like, look at this resolution. He just goes, uses BKB, starts stomping, shaking this old man on a camel as into the back lines here. They try to make the play over onto Topson. Looks like they might be able to do it up to no one. He's already used the Satanic. They've already taken down Topson, so they're going to have to wait a second time. Seb waiting off to the side, but there's only really so much that he can do with this fissure. So it's looking pretty good right now. Looks like maybe they can get this kill on to no one, but he survives it just a little bit longer. Eventually they get Kit Track, and now Resolution. He's alone. They need some way to drag him back, and they have it with the Glimpse. It's going to try to be Stompy, but the Gleipnir's there to hold him into place. And just like that, you've got 4 dead on the side of Old G, and that Aegis has been just removed. Queen Strong realizing I have to be the one to clean out these waves, try to push them away, but they're going to need more than that. In fact, Lace, look at Lace's positioning. He's really far back there. No one is separated. Getting a couple of these hits. They need a little bit more damage. In comes Kit Track, though. He's silenced up. Going to see if they can get as many hits off as they can before no one can really get back in there. There it is. There's that Sonic Storm being tossed down. Lace getting shaken around. He is going to end up dying, but they've already taken down no one. And now they're chasing after Rezo. Topson throwing out all the trees possible. They'll end up losing Guitar, but they get Rezo, and now the chase is on. They've got Spirit Siphon. They've got the Yules into place too. You can see this Death Prophet. She's trying to kite as best as she can with the Exorcism. They'll be able to get the kill on Topson. PuckChamp realizing, like, we probably need to stick together too. They're looking for some sort of a pick-off so they can get this next Roche. A lot of creeps coming in this bottom wave too.
Oh, Lace is going. Wants to fight.
He's looking for it. He jumps in immediately over onto no one. They get the stun off. They're trying to get the heals on top of everything else. The Exorcism being tossed too. Tree volley tossing out over onto Lace. He's got to be careful. He's going to have to leap away. The status from dragging back over onto no one. Can they get the damage off in time? Can they do enough? It's looking really, really good. They'll finish off no one. Low skill sitting so very low. He goes, he uses his Stanic to get his health right back up as Lace continuing to try to handle. Just clock down over on Rezo. And Lace somehow still alive. No, the last tree will connect. But the Roche is up. If they want to try to go over there and take it, they can. Do you have to be aware the Echo Slam was already used by Seb, so they don't have to worry about potentially. So you can already see low skill. He's in the pit. It's already used that BKB. They've used these big ultimates, and they don't have the Exorcism anymore, which makes it a bit scary. I feel like they're going to try to perhaps make their way over.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, there's the buyback from Rezo.
They're trying. No gyro there.
They don't want to let them have this. They don't have their Marcy, though. And again, like I said, no Exo. Nice fissure coming out here from Seb. Look at the vision. Try to just cancel it out so he can't make his way over there too fast. Rezo's kind of getting stuck over here on the side. And there it is. There's the Ignis getting dropped over onto Topson. He's got the Spirit Bison on him, too. And they've just got so much damage. Yule's coming into play, trying to just buy a bit more time. But Seb also getting dragged down into that. Ignis Fatuz. Kit Track stuck on the cliffside here. Rezo trying to run away. Can they finish off Kit Track fast enough? No, he's going to be able to survive. The question is Rezo going to be able to? It looks like he will be able to because they just don't have that lockdown. But, oh my god, let's go in. All right, and that's a Roche. What a fight, holy.
And possibly, like, that was a really costly decision to try and fight without your gyrocopter. I mean, it speaks confidence, but now buying back, you're too late. You can't contest this Roche. I feel like Old G are dropping the ball here. This buyback?
But perhaps they pushed it just a little bit too hard, as now you can see Old G rather, sees low skill over here. We'll see Resolution start to run in with his face.
He still has Aegis, though, going on that hero when he has high ground behind him and his entire team there.
Look at the damage from Topson, holy. Another tree coming out. Gonna use the call down over onto no one. They've used the sheep stick and a silence. Low skill though. Sitting in the middle of all of this. The Echo Sim over into the back lines and will be able to finally take down Lorenof. And that is, of course, the Aegis that's going to get removed now from low skill. In fact, he tries to use the BKB. He wants to run out, but the damage is too much coming out from no one. They're smoked up. They're looking for a wrap play. Maybe looking for the Isle, perhaps. Maybe looking for Seb. They know that positioning is very important, but Topson's sitting very far behind. They do have the vision.
That Aghanims disruptor.
Oh, they will get revealed. Jump forward immediately. Gonna try to do as much damage as they can over onto no one. And it looks like they've got the silence. They'll be able to take down no one. They'll take down Kit Track. Beautifully done from the side of PuckChamp as they buy back. And they're on the hunt, trying to catch anyone else that they can. Do manage to get a courier killed on the way out, but also potentially getting up some more vision. They need to be careful. Topson nearby. And look, and they have the vision. They drop the Will-O-Wisp. Topson, though, over to the side. Blinks. Nice
Up there.
regen rune available.
Hex.
No one does end up getting Hex's life jumps in with that BKB. Starts punching away the IO though in place. Looks like resolution. He's looking a little bit scared. He just gets punched down. He just went for the refresher too. So now the chase is on. They get the silence off on no one. They need to get more than the BKB over on Lorenof. He goes, he eats the cheese. Kid Track gonna have to drag his way back, but again, they have the sheep stick. They've got this damage coming out from Death Prophet. They should be able to get rid of the IO. And now they found themselves a toss back over onto Seth. They'll be able to get that kill too. A double kill as no one teleports away in the tree line. Tree volley getting tossed over into low skill. I'm gonna go drop the Willow. Kadaro jumps in. Look at the balls on this disruptor as he grabs himself. No, and he is dead. They are forced to buy back. Kid Track also now going to die. No buyback on the IO. Oh my god. Your boy.
Handling them.
Your boy there.
Yeah, Kidaro, he knows what he's doing. He's going in for a glimpse here, looking for a tiny.
Yeah, drags him right back in. Topson, he's gonna get Hex, he's gonna get Glimpse there, and he's gonna get everything tossed at him until he is dead. He does have buyback, but I don't know. This is looking pretty tough. All they have is the gyrocopter and the tiny, but they'll come back in. They'll buy back. Let's
Still
see.
5 heroes though. Fighting into this is madness. You can't really defend this. You have to sit back and try and just poke them, but they're going for
up.
or for throw.
Exo's up. They can go forward yet again. Yeah, in fact, Lorenof, that's immediately what you see. They're done with this game. They say, we want to go game 3. Let's go. As Lace just dances around Topson, beats him to a pulp. No one's trying to fight. He has not activated Satanic just yet here. And he looks like he might have to, but it's too late. He just gets smacked around. Reza teleporting in, has his BKB. He's trying, but he just gets bashed away by the Marcy. Couple more clicks on to do it. And they have it. Only Seb is alive, and he's watching his Ancient just crumble. PuckChamp has done it. They have evened this out into a 1-1 Waga, and that was a one hell of a fight.
But as you left for the runes, top resolution is alone, gets sprouted into the bramble maze, body blocks.
I don't think they have quite enough unless they decide to go for the teleport here. The follow-up is here, though, with Seb and Topson. Shadowrealm giving them just a little bit more time, but don't really have anything to quite save himself, I think, here. Yeah, no, drops the Bramble Maze. It's too late.
That rotation was so valuable because now he can also buy the Meme Hammer while he's up here. His courier's still dead for 30.
What? So his real name wasn't actually Carl, right? It just kind of sounded similar, if I recall.
I think isn't it? His name was Kale, right?
Kale, yeah. They made it Carl.
But then they just named him Carl instead.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'd like to think it's after Carl Sagan, but this is looking like a dead Topson with a nice toss back into the setup split earth from Lorenof. Another chase after Seb, but he does have himself the invis. They'll sprout him into place, but they don't have any follow-up beyond that.
All these summons slamming down on the bottom tier 1 tower.
And this was the game to play an Earthshaker, right? Middle lane, though. Looks like Lorenof trying to find an opening. Open up with the lightning. Has a cold snap here. Sweetstrong followed up, though. Gets skewered, though. Followed up with the Mortimer Kisses. Doing so much damage here in the mid lane. The toss away. Lorenof, is he going to be able to survive it? He's still here. Gets the kill over here. He'll get Seb. And eventually Resolution will be able to take care of Lorenof. But he takes down Topson quite a bit here in this mid lane. There's a lot of death.
And mid
They're
is
losing
being
it mid,
melted.
though. Yeah.
Lorenof.
Lorenof just sitting in the side. Well, they are going to make the move over onto the Dark Willow here. Top's got the Terrorize. We'll be able to land just only on 1. And eventually should fall here to Resolution. So that'll open up the tower, but mid.
For now, this is a pretty quiet game by Lorenof on the Slash Rack, but he does have the entire Bloodstone and working towards a BKB.
I feel like every time I see someone getting attacked, it's Kadaro.
Yeah.
As he uses the bedlam over onto Seb, just trying to get that damage out. Almost enough, but not quite. So we'll end up losing the Dark Willow yet again.
Yeah.
Ooh, low skill? It's a lot of negative armor, and he's just dead.
Wow, that's massive.
Now's the time. That is some very good luck.
Do they have 1-point exort? They don't, but he's very close to it. He could go 1-point exort and have the electric.
Oh, they're smoked up though. They're looking for the opening. Swedenstrong jumping in the toss up, dropping the static storm. Immediately Swedenstrong just disappears. That's Topson. RP is gonna get used. Seb though, he's ticking down too much damage. The black hole will get used on top of everything else. Won't manage to cancel it out. Rezo not sitting with much mana left. No one also taking so much damage here. Can they finish him off? It's looking like they'll be able to do it as they kill Rezo. They kill no one, and only KitTrack is able to walk away. Again, they have a very skirmishy lineup on the side of PuckChamp that they can take a lot of advantage of.
They really do, and they have the entire PvP coming.
Yeah, there it is. The avalanche immediately tossed back with Malphus over onto Seb into the Bramble Maze. He's gonna try to keep himself alive a little bit longer, but not gonna be able to do it. The Curse Crown over onto Rezo. Doesn't seem like they want to pursue this too hard though right now.
Yeah, and here we go. This is gonna be the smoke into smoke play possibly. The Treants and Eidolons are kind of making it hard for Radiant to smoke. They want to, but PuckChamp, they're already going.
They're gonna go for the Terrorize immediately. There's the BKB. Comes out. Nice RP though over onto the backlines. Over onto 2, but they'll follow it up now with that storm, and they'll end up getting laced. Not gonna be able to do it, and they just pop Kadaro completely, but they have their own BKBs over here on the side. Big dagger over onto Swedenstrong. Resolution trying to put out more damage. They've got the Brambles down too. Not looking good for Swedenstrong. He's going to end up dying. 3 dead on the side of PuckChamp. That opens the door now for the Roche here, so that way OG can get themselves an Aegis. We've had other disruptors. I think it was during like the last chance qualifiers, right? Where we were seeing teams that were going for this rush. Are they ahead enough where they can afford to do this without it? I mean, when you get little pickoffs and kills like this, probably. But over on the back line, another RP comes off. They'll just rip our load off. They'll lose Swedenstrong. Somehow here, Kadaro. Nope, he is gonna get chased down.
Topson.
Still, Roche will be spawned in about a minute, but they're just taking away this map. In fact, they find Kadaro. Kadaro just not having a game at all this time around.
Yeah. Anywhere he goes, it feels like he's the...
Not gonna be able to get that pick off as they do spot Kadaro over here. Gonna cookie hop down. Slow down just a little bit. Throw out the Curse Crown, but no one is hot on the heels here. And while this is going on, a whole other fight over in the mid lane. They wanted to get Seb, but they're not going to be able to, as Swedenstrong will get cut apart. And now look at this Lace trying to run away. Doesn't want it. See, the Terrorize keeps getting wound up here by Kadaro. Gonna go try to drop it over here onto no one. Lace just can't seem to really get himself out of this predicament because the BKB gets popped from no one. He's looking to maybe make another play, maybe jump over onto Lorenof. Can't quite find him. We'll blink back, though, to join the rest of the team. So the buyback comes out now from the Tiny.
Yeah, looking for a fight since they know BKB is on cooldown. PA doesn't want any of this anymore. You're not gonna have that. He's the least farmed core right now, and he doesn't have any map to farm.
This map just keeps getting scarier and scarier too because they do have a gem on Resolution. They'll go and find themselves the Nature's Prophet. Looks like KitTrack though. Oh, it looks like he's gonna survive because no one is here. So he jumps and the pushback is a special delivery from Seb. He says, I heard that you like to kill Dark Willows, and we've got one right over here. No problem. The dagger comes in, even though she gets stunned up by the Cursed Crown. Still, the Phantom Assassin continues to kill. I mean, they're not even together. Like, look at this. No one's just hitting the tower. Swedenstrong's like, oh, I don't think I can do this by myself. They'll get a toss back. Okay, low skills here. They're doing a decent amount of damage, but he's got the Satanic and the BKB. So they're going to continue to try to hit, but it's being stuck in the corner now. Will end up falling. Lace getting into position. Starts the black hole a little bit early, but he definitely wants to make sure that they can get rid of this Phantom Assassin, and they will indeed be able to do it this time around because of a dive. That is true. Gotta look on the bright side. They're smoked up though over here on the side of PuckChamp. Interesting that they're opting to do this when they don't have everyone. In fact, the blink forward BKB from Seb. Ensure that they can set up here, perhaps, you know, making this jump over onto Swedenstrong. And he should be very dead as the rest of the team says nope.
Oh no, they see Willow.
No, Kadaro. I mean, Lace is here, so is the... Oh, Lorenof immediately jumped in, but there it is. There's the black hole over onto KitTrack, over onto no one. They're not going to be able to get him out in time. So follow up though, Seb with a great RP. They absolutely pop here, trying to follow up with some more damage. Now one, yes, they managed to get the kill, but now Lorenof, he's getting clicked down here by Resolution. He wasn't expecting the damage, like you said. As low skill looks like he just wants to teleport the heck out.
Wow, he gets out.
They bought back over on the PA. Swedenstrong running for his life now is going to get just dragged back here by Seb. Another couple clicks and they just push him right through.
And he has the shards, so yeah, anytime he kills someone, there will be daggers flying around. He can just solo the fight here if he doesn't get controlled.
Low skill needs to get out of there, and he needs to get out of there fast. He stops. They have the vision. They jump forward over onto low skill, and they just rip him apart. Does have buyback, but that was...
Cancel his TP.
I don't know.
Poor guy. Here she goes.
No black hole for another 50. This is looking very scary now for PuckChamp. They are very reliant on that. Again, the blink forward here coming out from Swedenstrong. He's hoping that he can toss back, but he's not able to do it fast enough. So he's going to be able to go get pushed out here. The jump back in, the toss back. He's gone very deep here over onto no one. Can they finish him off? Yes, that's going to be an Aegis. Can they get them the second time, though, is the question. The meatballs get dropped. They've got the first crowd out to the back lines from Seb. Trying to keep him alive, trying to get the save. We'll be able to skewer forward. The BKB is coming out, and the buybacks will come out as well. As you can see, Seb clicking away over here. Going to be able to take down the Leshek. Low skill running for his life now.
Oh my god, the lifesteal when he triple daggers with Satanic on. All the HP comes back immediately there. They did almost bring him down, but not having the black hole made it so tricky to try and kill her a second time. The first kill was nice, but getting her twice is so hard when all of Old G come in to back her up. The cavalry was there.
They're just so mobile too, like with Seb being on this Magnus and whatnot, but looks like they'll back off for the moment. Now, they do have a shred of hope over on the side of PuckChamp. They do have the black hole up, but it's going to be so gosh darn important that Lace has the positioning here and that they have the damage to add into it. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see like them try to get a smoke, try to keep him very far on the backside, because we just see the way that this team jumps in. Long range poke. Terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, this PA, he's waiting for his BKB now, 10 seconds, and then he has it. He's just being cautious a little bit here. No Aegis, no buyback. But once he has BKB and Lincolns, he can dive in and pick his target here.
I mean, they don't have RPs. That is the other shred of hope. If they can find this opening, if they can get the positioning. It is so hard, though.
Snapfire is just doing it.
Swedenstrong's toss back over onto Seb. There's force out the BKB. Swedenstrong does get pushed forward into the middle of everyone, so he is going to end up dying. And this is an open agent. Kit Track a little bit off the mark here with that storm. Lay's still alive. He pops the BKB, but he can't get in there. It's looking real rough right now. Topson's godlike. He gets Kidaro. Low skill has the BKB. He's clicking away over here on Topson, but this Ancient,
yeah,
they need to defend it. I don't think they can. Can they go for this play? Kit Track, the jump forward here from Seb pushes them out into just everyone over on the side of Old G. I think that's the end. There's the GG. It looks like Old G, they're not put out to pasture yet. They're gonna keep on fighting.